eWorld has been organizing such kind of program in a comprehensive manner involving all the stakeholders, whether they are in agriculture, health, food, e-governance, in all other sectors. So this is a very salutary contribution of this organization of this seminar to promote ICT, to find out ways and means how to foster or how to nurture the ICT and its applications and use for the betterment of life of the population of this country.
Yeah. India is the nation of 1.2 billion population and 40% Indian population is below poverty line. So what are the areas where ICT plays role in enhancing development in India?
That's the big question. India's development is one of the very interesting case in the sense that it has now for the last 10 years very significant amount of growth, but it has also got its problem. Unfortunately, India has got 25% of the world's poverty and hunger in this country. So we need to seek the solutions through ICT and other technological interventions for improving the productivity of agriculture, improvement in the health structure, health services and other activities.
Yes, sir. Sir, what has changed in the last decade in e-governance in India, and where do you see e-governance moving in the next decade in India?
For the last decades, I think the internet, computer and the television, the electronic media revolution has changed the perception of people. It created enormous amount of awareness about the issues, the development challenges, as well as it has raised the aspirations of people. So during these 10 years, I think people have become much more aware of these technology, even rickshaw pullers or any kind of lower kind of people in the farmers, you can see them having a mobile technology, listening to music and those watching televisions. So things have improved a lot and associated development with people's perceptions and change in their attitude and in their ability to cope with the challenges.
Yeah. India has started financial inclusion projects and UID. So how do you see the role of these projects to achieve the goals of inclusive growth in India?
As I understand, UID is a very unique kind of aspects in our country in the sense that it has got many benefits. It has got benefits in terms of identification, not only identification, but access of resources and services that otherwise difficult in this country for the poor people. So UID as a concept is a very challenging and very potential concept.
Sir, please elaborate on the challenges faced by deploying ICT in the workflow of development.
ICT has, again, very huge amount of potential in a various ways in terms of access of technology, in terms of providing technology to people, in terms of making information and communication faster, making information accurate, as well as replications of knowledge and dissemination of knowledge. So, as India has got 1.2 billion people, such technology, application of such technology is very vital to increase the rate of growth of this country, rate of development of this country, and ultimately it will help the people who are unreached so far.
Yeah. Sir, India is the nation of villages and 65% Indian population are in rural areas. So how ICT can be helpful in improving farm productivity in our country?
The primary aim of reaching out to people in the rural area through ICT is mainstreaming ICT, mainstreaming IT and ICT for development. And for that matter, I think the government of India is taking a lot of steps in that process to reach out to people through various initiatives. One of them is the village kiosks and then the common service center and those kind of projects, which can benefit the farmers in terms of e-governance, their access to different government schemes and programs, as well as the various routine formalities like death and birth and those kind of information exchange, and the dissemination of information, development informations, whether it's in agriculture, whether it is in health, whether it is in environment, that will revolutionize the India's development sector.
Yeah. Sir, what are your views on the inclusion of mobile technology in the governance system delivery models?
My views is that mobile is now everywhere, it is omnipresent. Everybody has got a set of mobile, And I was listening to the Neil of BBC, and who said that you have got the power of the masses is in their pocket. So you have got 400 million mobiles across the globe, and it has changed the rules of the game. For example, I was talking about how the mobile can use as a media devices, for example. Capturing the tsunami in Japan has given the example how within few minutes of its happening, the world gets to know what has happened. So it has got a tremendous information in terms of online, in terms of real-time incidents and reporting and development. So it will change again the rules of the game of development.
Yeah. So the opening of common service centers in rural areas have raised some hopes for financial inclusion and availability of microcredit to the farm. So what are your views on such type of developments?
This is very good step if we can really implement the objectives and goals and the process of rural service center and involve people into the process. I believe it will give really empower the people in the rural area and they can see better days.
Sir, what should be done to mitigate the challenges of digital divide in India, especially in rural areas?
It is a big question. It's a big challenge. There are lot of challenges in that. Like for example, we have got literacy problem, and then the illiteracy problem, and then we have got problems of power, problems of access to net and internet, and then the whole aspects of IT, the hardware, the computer, the system, and all. So the government has to do a lot of public funding to facilitate that process of information exchange and bridging the rural digital divide in this country.
Yeah. Your last comment that how ICT can be an universal equalizer in India like nation.
That's what the thing. I manage one knowledge community, and that knowledge community gives information, and the people sitting in Kalahandi or sitting in Koraput or sitting in Kolkata or in Kochi, they will get the same kind of information. So it equalizes in terms of geography, institutions, or your social and economic hierarchy. So it will equalize the whole system, I believe.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.